I got crazy on that class later on. All right, so now all of this, I don't think I mentioned it before, but all of this here is alimentary canal, also known as the GI tract. So all that tubing, that's the alimentary canal. All right, along the way you have your accessory organs. So, oops, my fault, that's not accessory organ right here, pancreas. Okay, so now let's go from the top. So obviously the mouth, then first accessory organ here, teeth, all of this, that's going to be the oral cavity. All right here you have the tongue. Salivary glands are not pictured on this model, so you don't need to worry about it for the practical. All right, as we come down, so we have the oral pharynx leading into the laryngeal pharynx here. Okay, now we run to the epiglottis, which just goes off the pharynx, leading you into the next part of the alimentary canal, which is the esophagus. All of this is esophagus. All right, then we run into our sphincter. So the cardioesophageal sphincter. That's going to lead us into the stomach, which has our 5 segments. So the first part being the cardia. Then we have the fundus, the body. Okay, the antrum. Oh, thank you.
Is it antrum?
Antrum is this area here. And then you have the pylorus right here. So the body, antrum, in this region. Then you have the pylorus. All right, pylorus sphincter, also known as the gastroduodenal
That's
sphincter.
the little squeeze part?
Yeah, it's a little squeeze
Okay.
part, right? Just like out here we had a squeeze part. Now we have the next squeeze part,
Okay.
according to your terminology.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. All right, so gastroduodenal or pyloric sphincter. Now that leads us into all of this. It was a small test. I'm going to remove this so we can see small test in detail.
You mentioned the epiglottis?
I did. That was up here.
Oh, come on.
The epiglottis is up here. All right. So now, going down that list, right? So now we're small intestine. So now we're at the duodenum. All right. So all that first segment here is duodenum. All right. So in the duodenum, first part of duodenum, this part here, where we have the actual flexure, we have 2 accessory organs contributing into it. So this first one here is going to be the liver, responsible for producing our bile. And then the liver secretes it into the gallbladder, which stores the bile. And then once that's done, we have what's called the common bile duct here. All right, so we have the bile duct. Do I have cystic duct and hepatic duct there as well?
Yeah.
I do? Okay, so I'm going to explain those real quick. So hepatic duct is going to be here.
Which one? I can't see.
The,
The E
oh,
or the D?
well, those are actually vessels.
Ah.
Those are vessels. Remember the hepatic portal system and the hepatic artery proper? That's what those are. All right, so cystic duct. So remember, cyst is like a circle or like a vesicle. Cystic duct is going to be only the part that leads directly into the gallbladder. Hepatic duct is here. They come together as common bile. Common bile duct continues on and on and on all the way to about here. All right. So the next part here, we have the pancreas. And I just have the pancreatic duct, right? Okay, so pancreatic duct is here. Those two come together, and that creates our hepatopancreatic ampulla. And then that little divot there, that's going to be the hepatopancreatic papilla. All right, that's going to take care of the whole duodenum. So the next segment, about here, give or take, is the jejunum. That's going to be.
The falciform ligament and the lobes.
Oh, thank you. All right, so I'll explain those real quick. All right, so falciform ligament, that's going to be dividing the 2 lobes. So these are the 2 lobes. Then we have the falciform appendix. Falciform ligament. Thank you. Did you just write dyslexia? All right. Falciform ligament is going to be in between the 2 lobes. Okay. And then obviously just be right and left. You also have caudate and quadratic, but they're not really that well, at least to me, it's not that well visible, so don't worry about those. Just worry about right and left lobe. Falciform ligament. All right. So gallbladder I already covered, right? Cystic duct, bile duct. All right. So now hepatopancreatic papilla, that was here. That was that part. So that's covered. So now we're up to the jejunum. So that's just going to be that segment there. The last part, the ileum, starts at about this flexure, give or take. Different people say different things. But overall, as long as you know that if you go backwards, that's the easiest way to do it. Starting from here, actually, the easiest way to do it. All right. So that segment is going to be ileum. Most likely on the test, I'll probably just put it here, just to make it very simplistic. So ileum, jejunum, duodenum. I have all of this for duodenum. So All right, so
The valve.
so now we're up to the valve. So ileocecal valve, that's gonna be this here, also known as the ileocecal junction area. All right, stands for the ileum, cecum. So now from here, we now go into the large intestine, starting with the cecum. And actually, I didn't mention this before, but we have the veriform appendix down here. All right, so veriform appendix, cecum. Now as we come up, before we come up, actually I want to describe these real quick. So these pouches, these segments here, on the outside you see them as such, on the inside you see them as such. Those are going to be haustra. All right, so all of these are haustra. All right, next before I go on, I'm going to put this guy back. All right, so now this band here, that's Taenia coli. All right, and now as we come up, so from the cecum we come upward, there's going to be ascending colon. Here we have our hepatic flexure. And then running this way, we have our transverse colon, splenic flexure, descending colon, running right into the sigmoid colon. So if there's a flexure, I actually don't know the name of it right off the top of my head. I mean, I would think it's sigmoid flexure, but not 100% sure, so don't quote me too much. All right, but here we have the sigmoid colon in this area. All right.
You could say that the flexures are as
The bends.
Yes.
Exactly, they're bend. Easiest way to think of it. A flexure is like a turn or a bend. All right, so from here, from the sigmoid colon, out this sphincter, we run into this whole area here. That's going to be the rectum, that storage facility I was talking about earlier.
That's 19, right?
That's 19, correct. All right. And now, on the anal region, the exit, we have two sets of muscles to be concerned with. So we have this internal set here. That's going to be our internal anal sphincter. And this external set, which you can see the striations on them, that's going to be the external anal sphincter. All right, so external, internal. All right, and